What's good, bro? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been keeping well. And yeah, so I wanted to make this video because I wanted to kind of explain my rebrand and why I have, you know, changed my name to my real name, or changed my public name to my actual name. And yeah, I realized like I changed my handles, didn't really make specific posts about why or um, what that process was like and what my thinking is like. Um, so yeah, and I had this thought now because I've been um, had the thought now in terms of making a video because I've been kind of on a bender a little bit for the past few days, and today is Thursday. Well, it's Friday morning, so since Monday or Tuesday, and it's like cool. I can do it. I'm still working. I'm still productive, but I'm not out there, which is on me. I apologize for real. So yeah, and I just need to do better. And what better thing to explain and to on the tangent of self-improvement and better days, always better days. It's like, yeah, like what happened? So Miense is my real name. It's the name I was given at birth. And so it was actually supposed to be Miese. So Miese. But someone made a mistake. Someone, made an error somewhere, so it's Miense. And what Miese means is star in French. So Miense doesn't really have a set meaning. So I take it as I get to like decide the meaning, and so that's number one in terms of what my real name is and what my artist name is now as well. What it was before was Apollo the Mortal, and I've been using that name since I started like writing music. So that was grade 10. Grade 10. I actually also had an alter ego called Nightingale, or Bitter Nightingale. Me and these long names. And Nightingale was, in the beginning, was my singing moniker or identity. And then Apollo was the rapping identity, because when I first started out, it was very, very night and day. And even my artistic like approach to things, like the way I would think of things, was very different depending on whether I was singing or whether I was rapping. So it didn't make sense to like call them the same thing or to have the same name, because even like their voices um in my head were different. So yeah, there was Nightingale first, and then Apollo came second, or was birthed second. And the reason I chose, well, Nightingale is a bird, and so for singing, and I was playing Skyrim a lot at that time. If you played Skyrim, then you know. um, and with Apollo, it was more when I was thinking of what I wanted to represent in music and like who I wanted to be, or who I wanted to represent, who I wanted to wear as a mask. I was like, why not the god of music? Like I know I'm pretty good at music, at least in general. So I was like, I need to represent this on the highest level, So I chose Apollo, and then when I wanted to register my name, I was like, oh, there's like a million Apollos, bro. Like, what the fuck? These guys are trying to be me and stuff. So, um, then I was like, cool, I have to add something. And I was inspired by Tyler, the Creator.
I'll whoop your ass. Your girlfriend look like my mom.
So I was like, okay, the something. The something. And then I was like, okay, it has to be the something. I don't want it to be like pretentious or like common, right? Or like someone has done it before. And I landed on Mortal because I had this like really intense feeling that wherever I end up, my ego will like take the best of me. Is that the phrase? Get the best of me. My ego would get the best of me. And I knew that because, you know, with on the ascent or on the journey of aligning with that dream, that music dream, and seeing where I end up so vividly, I was like, dude, if I don't keep my ego in check, it's over. So I added Mortal because as a reminder that no matter what happens or no matter where I end up, I need to remember that this current life that I'm living is finite, you know? So I added that and I was really happy with it. I was inspired by Lord Kez also. Really great artist. She's a singer and she has her name in lowercase. So I was like, cool, I'll have my name in full lowercase. And Apollo the Mortal was born, you know? And yeah, that's who I've been. Or those two are who I've been. And then as I got older and as I grew into my art or my capabilities within art grew, going to a school for sound engineering, graduating, living this rock star life all the way through, you know, because I had initially started making music with my friends like from high school, and then because we all went to different, or I went to a different city for uni, I wasn't really around them, so we grew different artistically, and like the way that I would approach things was the way that we do it in Josie. If you're in Josie or you know of Josie or you know anything like that, Johannesburg, you would know that it's a pretty fast-paced and like crazy city, and that felt like home to me. You know, it still does to this day. And so as I grew into that tangent, as I grew into like the way that I want to make music and stuff, the singing alter ego died. So Nightingale died, and I felt him die. Like, but it wasn't like a painful thing. It was more like assimilation into Apollo. And so now Apollo raps and sings. You know, we can go on the sexiest R&B to the hardest trap song, and I don't miss a beat, you know. And so it was like, now that's my identity, right? Apollo. The mask that I'm wearing is who people meet, you know. And that's who I let people meet, you know. So because it was a mask, it wasn't a facade. Like, I don't think well, not even I don't think, majority of my identity at the time was still very genuine and still very like who I was, or my character underneath would still, like, it's not like I was a completely different person, but it definitely was a costume. And I could tell Well, I guess I could tell from the beginning, but I'm very good at lying to myself. Like I'm very good at delusional thinking, you know. So and also there's aspects of my personality that I'm not able to see accurately. Like um my astrologer was telling me that it's in my birth chart, and I've also just known. So yeah, it's like those aspects that were hidden or are hidden would kind of come through out of the character as well, which leans into the what's it leans into the um authenticity, yeah, of like my character. Yeah, so I'm in uni, rockstar life, throwing shows, throwing parties, recording music day in day out. My breakfast was like guys and wine in the morning. On the way to missing morning school because I'm a night person. It's like 3:30 a.m. right now, and I feel so awake and I feel so good. You know, I feel like these are my times to be awake. Um, so just living that life, being behind the scenes in the industry, because sound engineering, if you know, you probably know a sound engineer maybe like in your life, and by nature of the role they're like behind the scenes, you know. So they're a really good sound engineer if you're a guest or you're like a patron, yeah, to a show or a party. If there's a really great sound engineer, you won't even know that they're there, you know. So the combination of having the background knowledge, like the background understanding, which is also in my chart. I'm a 12th house sun, if any of you are into astrology and stuff. So it's like my perception of things, my identity is naturally rooted in kind of the what's under the surface, right? But I'm a rapper, so I'm very out there, very boisterous, very. I don't think I'm loud. I think I'm pretty like mellow most of the time. Yeah, I'm not trying to lie. I think most of the time I'm pretty mellow. It's just that when I do go crazy, it's like, it's pretty palpable. Pretty palpable. So, yeah, because it's like I have this mix of the background and the foreground. It really changed the way that I see things, because people will tell you all the time, like, oh, the music industry is bad, or the entertainment industry is crazy, blah blah blah, and like they are not lying. Like they are not lying. Like, your guys, I saw and I still continue to see the industry. I do a lot more now, just not publicly, which is like I'll I am improving every day, right? So yeah, and like, guys, it's crazy, hey? Like the stories that I have, like I'll do a story time, and maybe that'll be the next video of just some of the things that I've seen. Um and because like some time has passed between certain things, it's like I think I can talk about it. But your people are destiny swapping out here, or like attempting to. People are like, yo, guys. Yeah, like, so having that proximity as well, because remember, I'm behind the scenes, I'm behind, so it's like I'm seeing how people really move, I'm seeing how like people really are, like, um I wouldn't say that I have like met my heroes, but now I don't even have heroes, because dude, everybody any and everybody can and will shock you, and I don't care if it's like a like they don't even do music. Like maybe they're an influencer, or maybe they're a TV presenter, or like everybody from top to bottom is on one, me included. And it's not. I'm not saying all of this necessarily is it's like bad, like super negative. It just is really jarring um if you don't see it for yourself. Like if you don't know, and then I would get like deal offers and stuff like that, and some of the terms are like pretty, like it's like what you could think. Like I've been offered money, which was a lot of money to me at the time. I was offered like 100K. Not to say that it's not, it's relative though. 100K is like, it's relative, right? Whether that's a lot of money or not. Um, but it was a lot of money to me at the time, and it was there, and then they're like, all you have to do is get rid get rid of your best friend, my best friend at the time. And dude, like, yeah, I still think about it because I'm like, dude, that's real life. And at the time, I did think about it. Not like, oh, like seriously, like I want to do it because that's messed up. This is my best friend. I wouldn't do that. But I was like, it's that deep. Like it's like I'm at that point of of my career and my life and stuff. Like this is real also. So that really, not just that, I actually have countless stories, bro. But like that kind of shaped my perception of the industry, and also my how I viewed myself to be. Right? This is all gonna tie back to identity, because every room I go in, I'm the best, at this music thing. Um, and that's not necessarily like it's remember earlier I was like I'm a bit delusional, but it's like that's the level of ego that I can turn on and off, you know what I mean? And so it might not have been reflected in, like, actually it definitely wasn't reflected in my, like, in certain periods of me releasing music and stuff like that, because still in the process of finding my sound, not really, and also just the chaos, like, bruh, like, um I don't regret it, but it's definitely a factor, because it's like you can lose sight of the goal, right? Which the goal for me is to create a community that I never had, right? But like a safe space for people, and that's been my thing. So I do a lot of things, and all of them, everything that I do ties into that. The way I make money ties into that as well. So it's like knowing that that's what I want to do, knowing the environment that I'm in, knowing the conversations that are being had and the things that are happening. I was like, okay, I actually low-key need to take a back seat, because one, I don't want to sign just based off of how I experienced it. I'm not saying all deals are like that. I'm not saying the entire industry is like messed up, or everything. But I think that the way that things came to me, or rather the way that what I was attracting, I had to take a step back, because I was like, this isn't how I want to do things. This isn't how I want to create a safe space. This isn't how I want to provide for those that I love, because I personally know people that, you do something for the sake of something else, and then you do something for the sake of something else, and then you get exactly what you wanted, but the cost is ridiculous, and it never leaves you, right? Um, so I don't know. Some people, okay, I don't care what people think, but some people would think that I'm being like, do I want to swear in this video? That I'm being a coward, or that, like, anything, insert negative thought here. And dude, that's all fine and dandy, because whoever does think that wouldn't have to live with the reality of certain things that would be done in order to get into certain places. Guys, your faves, oh my gosh. Yo. But hey, I mean, it doesn't stop the, like, the way things look from looking the way they look. That sounded, the way I said that was, it doesn't. So there's a saying, it's like the grass greener on the other side. It's like, imagine if the grass was not, it's like life almost. Like when you're a kid and you think that, oh, when I'm an adult it's gonna be like this is gonna be the din, and you become an adult and it's like what's that? What's that? You know, so like I've really been thinking a lot in terms of what kind of artist do I want to be? What kind of home do I want to be for my amazing supporters who have been so patient with me? Okay, no, they haven't. No, you guys haven't. You have not. You ask me all the time, but genuinely, and I am really, really sorry. Like, um, I feel like there's definitely a time, there's a moment for any and everything, you know. And now, because of my relationship with getting signed and kind of getting funded, I was very adamant on being self-funded. So no label, rather opt for a distribution deal, fund everything myself, and build a team of people that are strong where I am weak. And yeah, now we're here. You know, I'm not what do I want to say? Like, the money is present because I decided that it's present, you know. And no dream is impossible at all, you know. Like, we as humans can't even conceive of things that are impossible, you know. So everything that we can imagine, anything you can imagine as like an ideal, or ideal as in like ideal existence, or maybe it's a physical possession or something, like whatever it is, like your ideal existence. If you can imagine it, that means it's possible, right, dude? So yeah, I wanted to align with that for myself the most, and now it's like, cool, I got what I wanted. What does that, like, what's next? What's next? And now, kind of coming to the name, yo, I'm geeked already, bro. I bought Indo for no reason a few days ago, yo, and I don't really smoke like that anymore, but I'm here with you. So that tied into my name because it started feeling more and more and more and more like the mask is just not the one anymore. Like, it just doesn't represent me anymore, you know, which is completely okay. And it was something that I was pondering about for like, I think like 2 months. And over the past period of time, like maybe like this year, like early this year, I've known that my identity was like gonna change. Um, because you know you're in new spaces, you're doing new things, you're meeting new people. It's like, well, and that's what I wanted. Like, I really despise the idea of staying the same all the time. Well, let me not say all the time, but like it feels like stagnation. Yeah, to me, my Mars. Nah, I don't want to leak my chart. Actually, never mind. But um, yeah, how I operate is constantly in a state of motion and growth and stuff. That's why I brought these books out. Actually, I'm gonna tell you about these books later. But sorry, I get sidetracked. This is how my brain works. It's like doop, doop, doop. um actually I shouldn't apologize. I need to stop apologizing for like being myself, bro. Whoa. Um so now the artist name being my real name, and me being able to decide like the meaning means that I have like, it's more responsibility than the name I had before, and I've wanted more responsibility, you know. So yeah, it's all due to alignment, I think. Like the ideal version of myself, my ideal identity is someone is the version of me that is extremely comfortable being themselves. Yeah. And is extremely like wealthy, strong, smart, you know, off of them being themselves. And that's where I'm at right now. So I have been making music and I want to release. I think the songs are amazing. I'm gonna be playing them like in the back of this video. So it's like, if you've been listening, then yeah. Just cause it's like it's been a while, and this artist thing, I believe that it's my purpose also to like keep creating, cause it feels really good, and we make really good music. Like, we're them, bro. We are them, bro. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. And there's so much music too. Like, so I'm gonna figure out how to sequence it, or like the order. I have a rough order right now. I want to release on my birthday, which is this month, next month, August. Well, it's this month. By the time this video comes out, it'll be this month. So it's in August, on the 26th of August. Yeah, and that'll be sick. That'll be sick. I think on my birthday, to cleanse the energy of my birthday, because last year I had a pretty chaotic birthday. Yo, I wanted to introduce the missus to my parents, both of them. They were like, nah. Then I did it anyway. Yo. Yeah, nah, that's yo. I don't know, man. Some of these stories. Okay, last time I don't want to talk about my most recent breakup, like, cause like last time I dropped a video and then she hit me up on some like, dude, like, just giving me energy. So I was like, okay, let me chill on that. Yeah, but I don't know. Do you guys want story times? Let me know. Or let me not say you guys. What would you like? What would you specifically watching like to see in terms of content, right? Because I think I can do story times as well. I have a lot of them, bro. Or just like a lot of experience or experiences in life. And I think some things are just funny, bro. Yeah. Um But I think that's the video. I really appreciate you watching, and please do like the video if you did like the video. Um, yeah, because then it lets me know that you like it and like this type of content. Then I can continue to make more of these. Yeah, yeah. My name is Miense. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Lied about the end of the video. Dude, I wanted to tell you about these books. So I'm also a nerd, a pretty big nerd, you know. But now it's cool to be a nerd. Nerds get paid, nigga. Bro, but The Hobbit is one of them. Well, it's one of the ones I brought out now by J.R.R. Tolkien. Yeah. The goat. The goat. I haven't watched the movies, but I'm really into. I just don't like them, like the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, not for me. I preferred the books. Um, so I'm really into like fantasy. Not so much sci-fi, but fantasy specifically. Your dragons, your mages, your sorcerers, your vampires, you know, your werewolves. That area of reality I'm really into. Um, I just love it. I just love it because I feel like mages, like or like sorcerers. I think magic is pretty cool. Like, and we can do magic as well. It just doesn't look the same as that. But it's like I just think it's really cool. Like someone like Merlin as a character. I don't know if Merlin's in this actually. I can't really. Yo, guys. But Merlin, bro, like or like a sorcerer supreme, like someone like Doctor Strange. I just think it's a dope frequency to tap into, especially when making music, because music deals with frequencies and like your like things you can't see, like the like vibrations and stuff like that. That realm of reality. Um so that really does tie into my identity as well. That's why I'm doing this like show and tell. Then there's Outsmarting Reality by Nero Knowledge. Yeah. I love this book, bro. This book, this book, like I got it this year, I believe. It my life has changed completely due to this book in terms of how I communicate now, my outlook. Even though I've felt the way, like I've felt things in the ether and stuff like that, that would help me allude to stuff like this. Like it's reality isn't just what we can see, you know. And this book has helped me also in terms of realizing the idealized reality that I had for myself and then getting that for myself, you know. So definitely really cool. I'm into like the esoteric world as well, which is how I linked. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting cold, bro. It's I have my oh, it's starting to get cold. Okay. Okay. And then The Secret History of the World by who's this? Oh, Jonathan Black. The Secret History of the World, which is yeah. You can imagine, bro. It's yeah. Yeah. So I'm always on the search for like knowledge. But yo, I do have to say, guys, there's a lot of knowledge out there now. Some of it can make you go crazy. Like some of it can actually so just fair warning on your travels if you're into that type of stuff as well. Um yeah, not to say that anything is wrong with you or anything like that. It's just yeah, some of the esoteric or hidden or like occult knowledge out there can yeah. But guys, yo, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great morning or evening or afternoon. Morning and evening and afternoon. I hope you have great ones of all three of those for real. And then, yeah, yeah, I'll see you. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Peace.